I just completed a series on my top 5 movies of all time. Had so much fun with it. We're going to start here and now going through my top 5 TV shows of all time. Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin, and just as I did my series on my top 5 favorite movies, I'm now going to do my series on my top 5 favorite TV shows, because I had a lot of fun going through my top 5 favorite movies, and just like with the top 5 movies, as I go through and I rewatch, my videos where I did one video per movie, so 5 different videos there, I go through and I agree with myself, but then I realize there's other movies that, oh man, I should have thrown this in the top 5. But in order to do that, I had to remove another one from the top 5. And I don't want to remove... It's going to be the same thing with these top 5 TV shows. I'm telling you. It's a hard list to come up with, but it's so fun to talk about. So the first show I want to talk about is one of my top 5 favorite shows. And this whole video is dedicated to it. I'll be doing one video per TV show. Firefly. This is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. No questions asked. In fact, what introduced me to the TV show was actually the movie Serenity. I had never heard of Firefly until I saw trailers for Serenity. I went and saw that first, and then found out it was a TV show. And what was sad was, having seen Serenity and then going into the show, I knew the destinies of certain characters. I knew where their story arcs came to an end and how. That was kind of sad, going through the show, knowing what was going to happen to certain characters. But even so, it did not deter my love for this show. This show was absolutely amazing. And I think one of the things I love about this show is, number one, Joss Whedon successfully took the sci-fi Star Trek type genre and meshed it so well with the Western genre. You just took those two genres and you put them together. I mean, the whole 13 episodes of this show is based on the Alliance, the super oppressive government. They won the war against the Browncoats, and so, which is really kind of sad because Mal fought for the Browncoats, and you understand that they're fighting for freedom, and the Alliance really isn't about freedom. They're just about government control, and that's what that whole thing was about, and it was just so interesting watching them on this Firefly-class ship, just trying to struggle and get a living in this world that they don't like, that they don't agree with, that everything about it is wrong, but they lost the war. And it's just about their struggle going through with it. But it has such a good mix of humor that it's just, the humor in this show is fantastic. On top of, they do have some good drama, and they have some great action. That's something I like about Joss Whedon. He mixes things together really well. He did a really good mix of sci-fi and Western genre. He did a really great mix of comedy, of action, and some drama, the way that he put it together. And the fact, I'm sad that this show got canceled, but it's 13 episodes that are so good, the show became a cult classic that it spun off into that movie Serenity. And one of the things I think that makes this show so good is not just that mix I was talking about there, but a great ensemble cast. I mean, this was the first time I ever saw Nathan Fillon in anything. I watched all the seasons of Castle because of Firefly. Firefly was a great way to introduce us to great characters and great actors. Loved Captain Mal. And what I love about it is, each episode is rewatchable. And because it's such a great ensemble cast, you could just keep on going through, and each time you watch, you can watch the same episode, but find a different character to attach to. And I love it when movies or TV shows can do that, because some episodes I'm watching and I'm fully attached to Mal, but then I go back, and now I'm fully attached to Kaylee, kind of watching what she's going through in this episode. Or Shepherd Book. I did a whole video, like 5 reasons why Shepherd Book is the best character on Firefly. I still stand by that, but I mean, every character on Firefly is really cool, and I love Shepherd Book. I love how they portrayed a man of faith on that show. He was not a caricature. He was a real, true, genuine character with a great, genuine faith, and it was really cool to watch how his faith mixed with this world, how his faith mixed with him being on this ship of people who are constantly breaking the law because they don't like the Alliance and they don't agree with it. So much of that was so cool. But really, I could just keep on going about each character. Simon and River, such a great dynamic. And River, does she know the future? Does she not? What is going on? What is this? What's going on with her brain? Why does the government want her so bad? 2 by 2, their hands are blue. 2 by 2. One of the Blue Hands guys, I got to meet him. Like, he is a friend of my uncle, and one of the times I was staying in Los Angeles on my 21st birthday, we went out and had some fun, and he was there hanging out. I had never heard of Firefly at that time. I don't know if Firefly was shot at that time, but it was awesome to go back and watch Firefly and go, that's Dennis! That's Dennis! I know that guy! And then I think probably one of my favorite characters is Walsh. It's a beautiful and fertile land that we have found, and we shall call this land, Arrgh! It is now my land, and I claim it for my own. Oh no! Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Arrgh! Oh no! How can you not love Walsh? But you can say that about any character in this show, that you can find any character, any moment, and say, how could you not love that character? So there are a lot of reasons Firefly makes my top 5. I think it's well written. I love the meshing of genres, the sci-fi and the western. I love the ensemble cast. Each actor was so strong. Jane, oh my gosh, how could I not talk about Jane? Jane is a fantastic character. See how hard this is? It's so hard to go through and pick this out. I could go through each character and find something to go on and on and on about. So, if you saw Firefly, is this one of your top 5 favorite shows of all time? Which characters really stand out to you? I would love to hear that. I would also love to know, what are some of your top 5 favorite TV shows of all time? Next week, I'll be doing my second video with another show that's one of my top 5 of all time, so on and so forth, till I get through all 5. I'm super excited to be doing this. This is a whole lot of fun for me. I hope it's a whole lot of fun for you. Like and share this video. Hit the subscribe button. Next to the subscribe button is that little bell. Click it so you're notified the moment I drop new videos and all kinds of fun things like that. And make sure you check out Cody Leach and I doing our review of Alien. My first time ever watching the Alien franchise on my channel. We did our review of Alien. On his channel, we do our review of Aliens. And then, next week, Alien 3 and Resurrection. 3 on my channel, Resurrection on his channel. So, very much so looking forward to that. Hit that subscribe button. I'm Durbin. Thank you for checking out Durbania.